Hello there. Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Let me go over to this scene. And then let me start the game. And we'll pause the music as well. Welcome to a new stream. Today we're going to continue Life is Strange Reunion. As soon as the game starts. There we go. Alright. Up, skip. Did I put myself into a disturb? I did. Good. Alright. I have unmuted myself. Should all be Gucci. It should. That's fine. Whatever. It is fine. Okay. Last time we met Chloe. Hey! Finally. Oh, finally. It was the second stream, but you know. Oh, I guess finally in the sense of she wasn't in a, you know, it's been a minute since we've seen her in any of the games. But finally Max and her are back in business. And we're both trying to... Well, I dropped something. We're both trying to figure out how the whole thing that we saw at the beginning of the game is going to transpire. The whole fire situation, fire protest thing. She is on her way to Moses. And Max, the last time we were talking to Vin and we were talking to Loretta, I think her name is, and now we're looking for, I remember Safi was impersonating the principal, the new one, and now we're looking for Safi on the campus, and that's where we ended last time. So let's see.
Safi could be anywhere
Let's see what happens today.
Knowing her, she probably stuck around to watch me squirm.
I need your assurance that our understanding still holds. This isn't just about a
I believe we've
Praxis'
seen
future, Reggie.
this
It's about
scene
yours, too.
last time, but
Max, hey.
I guess we'll watch it again.
I needed to ask you about yesterday's assignment. Do you have a minute? Sorry, President Teller. I really need to understand
We'll see
this
that again
whole,
because, you know,
negative space
don't
thing.
even really remember what happened. A week is just too much time to remember anything.
Why do I suspect
there's the
you're not
fucking
looking
janitor
to
again.
talk photography?
Sorry, I just needed to get out of there.
Are you okay?
It's been a day. Owen's breathing down my neck, up to my ass in angry emails, and now Marlon says I'm acting crazy.
Why would he say that?
When I saw him this morning, he asked if he could borrow something important, and now he's saying he never even saw me. Stoner. You know, he probably just lost it and he doesn't want to admit it. But it's extremely important for reasons that are extremely time sensitive.
Yes, we know about
Does it
the party.
have to do with the Maybon party by any chance?
We do know
Maybon?
about that.
What is that?
Reggie, I know the party was officially cancelled. It would be a very bad idea to hold it anyway.
I always appreciate your advice, Max. It's fine. It's probably a whole stack if I'm down in the basement. I just need to get there early.
So the party is still at the Abraxas house. Good to know. What was that talk with you and Owen about? It sounded intense.
Nothing important. Just ensuring the success of Caledon 2.0. No pressure.
He said the two of you had an understanding?
Understanding? Who really understands anything these days?
No, I
What
certainly
does that word
don't.
even mean, you know?
Reggie, I know there's a lot going on. Just be careful.
I always am. See you around, Max.
See you, Reggie. Alright, he does a sneak
That
walk.
was definitely Reggie. But what about the rest of the quad?
Right, we don't know. We
When Safi was
can't
impersonating Owen,
trust
she
anyone.
took a Caledon folder from Vin. That's my tell.
Identify Safi through a folder.
Anyone with a Caledon folder could be Safi. I need to check out each one I find.
Maybe that's Safi. I doubt it, but it's possible. We've seen that. That was a productive trip to the president's office. I need to regroup. Here are the people who definitely know more than they're letting on. Reggie, being the president of Abraxas, comes with a certain amount of skullduggery. He's hiding something. It's just a question of what. But Reggie has been working for months to save the Abraxas house. Why would he want to burn it down? Vin, knowing more than he lets on, is Vin's whole personality. He's a secretive guy, but he's also my friend. He reports to Owen, but he loves Abraxas. Is Vin involved in something or caught in the middle of it? Lucas hates Caledon, emboldened by his podcast. Such a dick. I don't know if Lucas is capable of violence, but I certainly trust him less than I trust the other two. Who else? Here are the people who might know more than they're letting on. Owen, what's his deal? He seems laser focused on his goal of ruining Caledon by turning it into tech bro heaven. Would he burn down the Abraxas house if it stood in his way? Loretta, I don't think she's involved. She sure wasn't aware that the Abraxas house was about to come down, but Loretta's march was named after her for a reason. Besides, it's always a fair assumption that Loretta knows more than she says. Safi, the wildest wildcard, currently running around campus for reasons unknown. Why is she back now? Why is she creeping around, looking for information, trying to get me off her scent? I have to talk to her. Well, let's see. Honestly, I feel like it's not any of them, to be... I mean, it would surprise me for all of them. Vin, I can't imagine at all. Especially since he was a romance option in the past game. That seems like it would, depending on which choice you do there, that would potentially be... the thing is, I don't know if... Since they all have their memory issues, I don't know if Vin or Amanda would even remember if Max romanced them in the last game. I don't know, I haven't. But I don't see it as something like that Vin would do. I mean, I guess we still don't really know the reason why it's even happening, but I don't know. Lucas... he's a dick, but I don't see a reason for him. I mean, I can't imagine him setting on his fucking school on fire. Or like, whatever it was, the Abraxas house. Reggie, Reggie seems very tense and on edge. I'm not too... What is that sound, by the way? Oh, it's whenever I cross the boundary. I don't know Reggie too well, but he seems like a very kind person, to be honest. He doesn't seem like the person who would do something like that. Owen would be the most obvious. You know, he's framed as the main antagonist of the game, and that's exactly the reason why I don't think that he is the cause. I feel like that, you know, that would be too obvious. And Life is Strange always likes doing the thing where it's someone you don't expect, like Jefferson in the first game, or I forgot the name in True Colors. I think it was the person who owned that bar thing, who was the bad guy. Hey Lyris, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Safi, of course, as the Max says, is a complete wild card. I guess it's possible. We really don't know enough about what she's up to. Maybe she's also trying to stop it somehow because she already knows something. I guess we need a motive, you know? We would need to know why it was on fire. Well, I guess we do know the motive, but... Or we know a possible motive. And Loretta. Loretta is I don't know. In the past stream, we kind of grew closer to Loretta, so I don't really. She is a very slimy person, you know, always trying to get information for a podcast and stuff. But I don't think she would set anything on fire like that. I'm doing fine so far, been on a health journey for the last month. Hey, that sounds great. What have you been doing for the health journey? What does that entail? But I'm glad you're doing great. So yeah, I don't really feel like it's any of them. Out of these, if it is one of these, I would say it's either Reggie or Safi. I would, you know, I would. The only reason I'm not saying Owen is because it seems like it would be too obvious, because he is very clearly the main antagonist, quote unquote, of the game. And I don't think they would do something that obvious. So I'm feeling like Safi or Reggie, or, which I think is the most likely option, is someone completely different, none of these guys. Alright. I guess let's get it over with and look at him first.
The man has absolutely no hold on this guy.
Alright. Do we have any collectibles here? I'm upset that I missed some. I think these ones are from this scene, I believe. So let's look around. Let's start here in this corner of the area. Oh, there is something.
Still no sign of Safi. I have to keep looking.
Hey, little guy. Zoom in. What are you pointing at? Not sure what he's pointing at.
Is it me, or are there more of these gnomes around than there used to be?
I gotta say, I'm not a big gnome person. I don't know. I would never put a gnome in my... unless it's like a really... I guess maybe I would do it as a joke, but I don't know. I have never really...
Is it me, or are there more of these gnomes around than there used to be?
I have never really seen the appeal in gnomes in the garden. I guess I just don't like the vibe they bring. You know. Mostly I'm eating less portions wise, and then I'm eating low carbs. Then I've made myself a training set of 13 workouts, which I do 13 workouts every day? Jesus Christ. you gotta put some, it triggers me that I can't go through here. You gotta
everyone has
get
the same folder.
Get some rest days as well.
One of them is Safi.
Can't work out every day. It's I mean, you know, you're doing. I'm proud of you for doing that. But every day, my God, I do workouts 3 times a week, and that's more than enough for you know, in the sense of I wouldn't even want to do more than that. I feel like 3 times a week is like you always lose like at least an hour. I feel like if I do it any more, it would just be so annoying. What is this? Calon's Paranormal Secrets. Podcast by Loretta Rice, of course.
Safi hasn't been on campus since the storm. What is it like for her to be back here?
But yeah, still, I'm glad that you're doing great. Like, just, you know, make sure that you don't overwork out yourself.
Not a folder to be seen. Good.
I was really scared of my weight one day, and scare them is a good motivation. Yeah, that's fair enough.
I'll bet Safi got a real kick out of seeing this.
That is fair enough. I don't know what it's like with weight loss, but, you know, for building muscle at least, you need the rest days. Because that is when muscles grow, when your body is resting. If you work out every day, your muscles won't grow at all.
Whoever she
I don't know
is,
if it's...
Safi's definitely laughing at me right now.
Show me your love. I don't know what it's like with losing weight. If it's... but either way, rest days are always important. Rest days are always important. But you know, your body will tell you. I think if you're like overdoing it, your body will let you know. But, you know, obviously, best if it doesn't even get to that point.
I can always tell how I'm feeling by what I see in this sculpture. Today it looks like a dragon.
It does look like a dragon. That was the first thing I thought when I just saw this as well, from this angle at least.
Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have time to change yet.
There's another gnome looking at me.
Unsurprisingly, Owen is being a Cairn Karen.
Require will be removed at the end of the semester. Can I add one? What does it say? All these affect... Oh, yeah, right.
The whole school feels about as stable as you do right now.
We have seen though what that says. Owen, you're a dick. Look at the gnome. I guess we'll talk to him.
Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen.
We've
Maybe she didn't have time to change yet.
We've heard that. I don't think that's her.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas alumni network, you are. Excuse me.
Piece of
I
shit.
can't just push Owen to talk. What if it's the real Owen? I need to rewind and regroup.
Dickhead. What happens if I try to get talking again?
Well,
Alright. I thought she would maybe say something else, but I guess not. We'll find something. What? I think I'll build in some rest days soon because my progress of weight loss is going great. It's going so great. Bodies tell me to do rest days, but I think especially for the first month it's important to learn the discipline of it. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But yeah, as long as you sprinkle in some rest days, it's all good. How many podcasts does this girl have? There's another one.
Still no sign of Safi. I have to keep looking. This guy doesn't seem like he'd mind pissing off the president.
Does he have a folder?
Use that.
Don't think he has a folder.
Down with President Teller!
Oh, you're loud.
Abraxas house!
You're so loud, bro.
President Teller's sitting in the quad over there. I'm not sure he can hear you.
I can do something about that. Thanks, lady.
Why is he so
I hope
loud?
the power of protest is enough to get Owen away from that folder.
What the fuck is going on with the janitor over there? Look at his head. He's phasing in and out of reality.
President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
What happens if I go away further?
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas
Well, now his head is just gone. It's just a neck. But there's a person. Is that a statue?
Save the Abraxas house!
No, that's a person. They're moving. Why do they have their head? They're further away.
Save the Abraxas
But can you shut up? But the guy over the janitor loses his head when he's too far away.
Of course, everyone has the same folder.
Ah, will you shut up, Max?
And
Stop
only
saying
one
the
of
same
them
thing
is
every
Safi.
2 seconds. Wait, can I talk to him now, I guess? Does something else happen if I now talk to him?
I don't mean to interrupt.
Defend the students'
Ah.
right to self-govern! Save the Abraxas
what is it now?
Well, this certainly wasn't pulled from the archives. Must be the real Owen.
He didn't want to hear that dude screaming anymore. Yeah, exactly. Last night was an unfortunate, entirely avoidable incident. It was handled quietly, but could have been catastrophic and demands immediate action. Go over police report, miscommunication with demolition team. No better time to demolish the building. Creepy abandoned house will always attract attention. Need to act fast, or it could cave in on the next trespasser. We're not trying to close Abraxas, but disbanding is always an option if they keep acting up. Reggie's attempt to get the alumni network on board with the move mixed. Relocation options. Not a lot of Victorian mansions for sale have offered to build new house, but alumni are being little shits. Obstinate. Pivot to Cullen 2.0. Share new architectural plans. Show the logo without slogan. Ask for thoughts on possible slogans. Yasmin will generate consensus for time to look forward. Don't forget, Tom's daughter's birthday is next week. Don't yell.
Reggie's gonna deal with it. Did you know he was an economics major before he met you and switched to visual arts? What a shame.
Why do you hate the arts?
So you became the president of a liberal arts college, but you hate the arts. What's that about?
Contrary to the graffiti around campus, I'm not a heartless suit. For example, I'm something of a collector of Stieglitz prints.
Let's say interesting choice.
Stieglitz.
We're not gonna get
was
any
one
more
of the
information out of him
first
if we
people to
piss him
champion
off.
Photography as an art form.
He was, though I'm sure Stieglitz would be horrified at the state of postmodern art.
Well, Stieglitz has been dead nearly 100 years. I'd feel disappointed if he wasn't a little freaked out by my work. Your plans to expand the campus are receiving a lot of pushback. Have you had any second thoughts?
Of course not. The situation in academia is dire. If we aren't aggressive in securing our future, we won't have one.
If you change Caledon beyond recognition, have you secured its future at all?
A question for
Yeah, it wouldn't be
philosophers
Caledon
and
anymore.
linguists who, despite my better judgment, still have majors here.
You really seem to have it out for the Abraxas Society.
Yes. How dare I want to get rid of a damaged building and build some much-needed classroom space.
I have nothing against a new science building. But
Loretta Rice is tenacious in her pursuit of rumor and nonsense. All the more reason to demolish the house and move past the rumors once and for all.
I'll let you get back to it.
Please.
Yeah, maybe let's rewind that though. Can we rewind that? We can. Let's do that. That way he doesn't know anything and no one could have seen us potentially look into the file. Plus that guy doesn't get into trouble, I guess. There, now he won't get into trouble. Whoever that is. Alright, let's go over to that part.
Safi saw my class.
Is that...
Maybe she'd shapeshift
That's a statue,
as one of my students to
right?
mess with me?
That's not an... Is it an actual squirrel and it froze? I think it's an actual squirrel, but it's not running for some reason. Like it's bugged. Or is it like a wooden carving thing? No, don't... Is there a way to just get out my camera?
Of course everyone has the same folder. And only one of
think-
them is Safi.
I think that's an actual squirrel, but it's bugged and for some reason it's not running around. Hey, Jeanette.
Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
Who the fuck is Jeanette? I don't remember her at all.
Were you pleased with the photos you took in class?
Definitely.
Why is she
But
smiling
I
like
wanted
that the
to
whole
get a few
time?
More to choose from.
She looks
I
very
asked
uncomfortable.
Reggie if he wanted to shoot together, but he said he had some pressing plans. Lame.
Doing some alfresco homework?
Oh, no, it's a personal project.
I'll leave you to it. See you in class.
Max, have you ever... I'm sort of thinking about applying to grad school.
For what?
Oh. I shouldn't have... Never mind.
Wait, Jeanette, I didn't...
It's cool, Max. I'll see you in class.
Huh? What's her problem? Guess we're gonna rewind that. And hopefully get another option.
Hey, Jeanette.
There, grad school.
I've been meaning to ask you. Have you ever considered
Because
applying
we
to
said
grad
we
school
said for what?
photography?
Yes,
You know, assumed it
actually,
wasn't
I
for
wanted to
photography
ask
or
you about
something.
it, but I figured if you thought it was a good idea, you would have brought it up.
I only have a GED. You don't need grad school to be a professional photographer, but it's certainly an option.
Oh, right, you're self-taught. I always forget that. Most of the applications require an artist statement, so I've been working on one. Would you mind taking a look?
I'd love to.
It sounds really pretentious.
Artist statements are just like that. You're right in the pocket.
First time I got to hold a camera, I was overwhelmed with the desire to capture an image of my mother asleep in a hammock. My artist instincts were so strong that I nearly dropped her Kodak P880 on her face. My mother woke up, grabbed back her camera, and forbade me from touching it. For the rest of our vacation, I learned a valuable lesson. Photography is about permission. We are surveyed to some degree or another anytime we set foot on a city street or log onto our devices. We can take pictures of people with our phones, watches, or sunglasses, with or without their consent. But to take someone's photograph is very different from simply taking their picture, though it might sound like semantics. My god, my voice. To photograph someone is to ask another person if you can treat them as a piece of art, not as a commodity or a consumer. It redefines communication, introduces playfulness and spontaneity, and demands collaboration between the photographer and the subject. In a world beset on all sides by technology, which often has an isolating effect, photography remains a technology that connects us to each other.
I know it's a long shot, but I really love your class, and some of these programs have financial aid, so...
So what on earth do you have to lose by applying?
Exactly.
Okay, let's meet after class on Tuesday. I'll do my own research on MFA programs, and we can touch base.
That would be amazing.
Hey, don't wait for other people to tell you that you're an artist. You are an artist, whether they see it or not.
Wow. Thanks, Max. I'm so lucky to have you as my mentor.
She's not blinking.
Don't start crying.
Aww,
Don't start crying.
Max is so sweet. Jeanette hasn't blinked at all. Oh, there, she blinked just now, okay. Good for her. Oh, it's so cute that she was like, don't start crying. There's another gnome there. Look and
These little gnomes
inspect.
are moving around. So cute.
Why do I have the option to inspect it? Is there anything weird on it? Nothing written on the bottom or something? Huh. Strange. Alright, well there's nothing over there. How far can I go?
Safi can't have
until
gone
there.
far. I need to keep looking.
Yes, we are. That's still there, which is good. Oh, there's a person on the thing. I didn't even realize. Gnomes are weird in and of itself. They are. They really are.
Sometimes this sculpture feels like a self-portrait. Not today, though.
Pursuing higher education, machine learning, the new top field or bubble waiting to pop, experts weigh in. An interview with tech forward President Owen Teller of Caledon University. Oh, okay, sure, we'll listen to it, I guess. I thought it was just I didn't realize it was a podcast.
Welcome back to Academia Now. I'm honored to be joined by the new president of Caledon University, Dr. Owen Teller.
Thank you, and the honor is all mine.
President Teller, you've received a lot of attention since your appointment. Your predecessor, Yasmin Fayyad, leaves a substantial legacy, although her tenure ended abruptly. Do you plan to follow her path or forge your own?
First off, no one can doubt President Fayyad's commitment to excellence. Caledon was a sleepy New England backwater before her. Under her leadership, it became a world-class institution. But I took the reins during a time of great uncertainty, both for Caledon and for higher education in general. New challenges require broad visions and new strategies.
You're referring to your Caledon 2.0 plans, I take it? This is the newly announced initiative to expand Caledon campus and reorient towards technology and applied sciences.
Correct. It's a bold plan, but one that we believe meets the moment.
But how has the student body responded to your vision
skulls.
for the school?
Some of our students have a flair for the dramatic, but many of them are just anxious to know that
I don't like
their
how it
investment
loads
in a
in.
world-class
What's
education
up
will
with
pay
that?
off, which is my entire focus.
I know I say that every
The soul
stream.
of Caledon isn't dead, it's expanding. Expanding to the tune of a state-of-the-art science complex and a 10-story dormitory just in phase 1.
And how has the town of Lakeport responded to
It
your
keeps
expansion
loading in the
plans?
nice textures.
I've heard there is a growing
after like a
protest
second.
movement against Caledon within the town. Accusations of monopolizing funds and displacing residents.
Civic and business leaders are ecstatic about our development plans. They've bought into a long-term future where both Caledon and Lakeport thrive.
Respectfully, I'm not sure you answered my question.
I believe I did. Now, under the Caledon 2.0 plan,
What a dick. Alright, hold on, let me see. Graphics. It's all set to the max. Resolution for motion, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to live with that. I guess there's no way to do anything about that. It's probably just how the game was built.
Safi knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd
Oh.
choose one of them?
Actually, it was something different that she was saying.
Safi knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in,
Sure, well, huh? Why are you sitting down? I was just walking around.
Hello?
Hey, hippie.
Hey,
Just
Chloe.
checking in.
Have you talked to Moses?
Not yet. He was with a student. I'm
I wanna
sitting
see them
outside the
meet. I hope we see them
planetarium,
meet.
Trying to imagine what it would be like.
I want to
go
see
school.
Moses' reaction.
But if I had that kind of money, I'd probably just buy a tour bus.
you are gonna love Moses. I wish I could be there for this meeting of the minds.
I don't. This way, we can jump straight into talking shit about you.
Har har. Well, I'm sure he'll have some theories about what's happening with you. He'll probably want to run some tests, too. He can get a little test happy when it comes to powers and timelines.
On my trip out here, I spent hours wondering what it would be like to see you again. But I never expected mad scientist friend hangout.
What did you expect?
Most often, a slammed door in my face.
Really? Why?
Well, we didn't part ways on the best terms. and you never responded to my text.
I really wonder what
I
happens.
wanted to.
I gotta play this
I
game
worried that
again,
If I sent you one text,
like privately,
I'd send you
with the other
1,000.
option where Chloe is
we
dead,
talked all morning, and
to
there's
see
still so much more to say.
how the conversations go there.
Well, it's
It's probably not going to be a huge difference. They're just going to have a different
So
reason,
what I'm
but
hearing is,
I still want to
even
see
though
all
school's
the
in
different
danger,
dialogue.
and reality's a mess. This trip is going better than you expected.
Oh, damn. I guess it is.
It's really pretty.
I should get back to the search. I'll text you when I know anything.
It has nice graphics. It's just that the texture pop in it's annoying. And I'm not sure if that's intentional. It's probably a way to, you know, save some resources.
He died doing what he loved. Being struck by lightning really hard.
Rest in peace. Good gargoyle. That scroll is at least moving. Can I take a picture of you? Apparently not. Let me see the collectibles. So this one is definitely still around. I think this one was also... I think that's also from this. We'll talk to those guys last, because I don't know if there's gonna... What? What am I stepping up on? You see that? She's stepping up on something, as if there's like an invisible step right here. And you can hear it too. It's like a stone-ish or woodish sound of her footstep. Strange. I always, as long as they're not annoying, I always like finding stuff like this and wondering what could cause it, what could be the reason for that. And we were here in the other, more earlier in the game, we were here in this spot as well. Was there maybe something else here though that they forgot to remove the like model of, basically, like it's just invisible? I wonder, but it's interesting. Alright, wait. Is there even anything that we haven't seen yet? Nothing in the tree. I'm trying to find... There needs to be at least one more... Or maybe it hasn't loaded in yet or something. Like, maybe it's gonna spawn after I do something else. Alright, I guess we'll talk to them. Unless I can take a picture of you? No.
Safi knows all the English
Right.
teachers.
Stop talking.
If she wanted to
We've
blend in,
heard that.
maybe she'd choose one of them.
Alright, speak. Let's go.
Are we sure we want to do this? What if my husband finds out?
Huh?
I already told my husband. He was excited until I told him he couldn't watch.
What?
Oh, Max, can you give us a moment? We're discussing some...
They're faking us out, for sure. They're surely faking... What are you
I
talking
wish
about?
my husband was as open-minded as yours. Okay, I'll book us the hotel room.
Try to get one on the top floor. We could get pretty loud.
No. They for sure are just trying to make it seem like something that it isn't. They're not actually talking about what they're alluding to, are they?
Sorry. Give us a minute.
No, keep talking. I want to hear it. Alright, I don't think they'll say anything more.
Give us a minute.
They certainly seem distracted right now.
Good.
Maybe I could sneak a peek? Okay.
I actually
so
can't
they
sneak
were
a peek
talking
that easily.
about doing a presentation together.
Ah, of
That
course.
makes way more sense than where my mind went.
Yes, absolutely. It was groundbreaking essay. Not here, emailed you a draft on the presentation. Why don't you take your pass through it and we'll discuss.
Please tell me Safi isn't with her mother right now. Or being her mother right now. Safi is shapeshifted as Vin before. And I'll bet she'd love a chance to mess with her mom.
Oh, sure.
Max, you're out here. That's great.
That's suspicious. Why are you saying that?
Complaining about the new boss to the old boss?
And to think I used to complain about her. I didn't know how good I had it.
Nor does Owen. Once everything calms down, he'll be able to appreciate everything you're doing for him. Just give him time.
I know how she manipulates people with flattery.
Automod held a message for reason smart detection. No, I won't allow to post for interesting Automod. I've never seen that before. But thank you, Automod, for blocking the bot.
But it still works.
Is this an official graduate program performance review?
Officially? No. Unofficially, I could not be prouder or more honored that Vin is the first Regents Chair grant recipient of my tenure.
I never thought I'd make it to college, let alone business school. Caledon's given me so much. And yet, somehow I managed to give it even more in return.
This grant is set up to foster the next generation of Caledon leadership. There is no one more deserving.
Owen has a lot of big plans for the school. How is the board handling it?
The way they handle everything, by clutching their pearls. And they're all rich retirees, so they literally wear pearls.
We do. We have a call scheduled this afternoon to hear some updates about his Caledon 2.0 plans. I'm sure it will be as lively as ever.
If not livelier.
Feel like it's Vin.
I'll leave you two to catch up.
Enjoy your weekend. The campus is beautiful this time of year.
Or maybe not.
Go take your next famous photo.
I don't know. I
Preferably with me.
can't. I can't
No, I
tell.
always support your work, Maxine, but if you take his portrait before you take mine...
Don't listen to her.
Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table.
And how would I do that? It's not even focusing on them. Okay, I guess we'll take a picture of them looking away.
Mind if I move that folder? My last shot felt a little cluttered.
Thank you for reminding me. It's yours. That auditing student handed it to me and told me to pass it on if I saw you. Strange girl.
And while we'd love to stay in pose, we really should get ready for the call with the board. Pray for us.
I'm guessing maybe it's Yasmin after all? If that is the correct folder, otherwise she wouldn't give that to me.
That was fun. Meet me at the Turtle for part 2.
Alright, it was Yasmin.
XOXO.
I felt like it was more Vin, but...
Safi's just fucking with me now. She's
Oh.
not even here.
Ah, I see.
Safi's been one step ahead of me this whole time. Hopefully now I can get some answers.
Alright, it was neither of
started in
them.
December,
Ah,
but lately it's been getting worse. So I came to Max for help. And she told me, well, It's really more about what I told her. That Arcadia Bay is still standing. And my mom, and everyone else, is alive.
But then she told me that until very recently, this wasn't the case. But if I'm here, and Arcadia Bay is also here, I don't know. Do you know what it means? The visions, the different realities smashed together?
I have some, I want to say theories, but they're closer to fears at this point. Give me a minute. Max told me you're into astronomy. You want to take a look around? There's an image I captured upstairs that could be a new celestial object. Or it's just a speck of dust. Either way, you can help me name it.
Seriously? You're on.
All right, Moses. Let's see if you're as nerdy as Max says you are.
I was wrong. There are more stairs. Fuck my life. Okay, I'm in. Holy shit, this place is expensive looking. Moses Murphy, right? That's him. He's expecting you. Why do you make it sound so sinister? When I walk in, will he be like, hello, hello, Chloe, I've been expecting you. Moses does have a sinister bone in his, or doesn't have a sinister bone in his body. I have a bunch of sinister bones in my body. They're in my left hand. Because I'm left-handed. Sinister is left-handed in Latin. You and Moses are going to love each other. After years of waiting, hundreds of miles and thousands of times playing every scenario out in my head, it happened. I met up with Max. And it wasn't a moment too soon. For all my worrying, it turned out that Max was the one in trouble, and I got to save her ass. Sure, I got into some beef with a loudmouth local and overly enthusiastic bouncer along the way. I didn't manage to talk my way out of any serious trouble. Good to know I've still got it. It was almost too perfect, how I swept in on her at this creepy house she was breaking into and whisked her away before the cops came. It was wonderful, but also a little sad, and in the truck after we got back, before I crashed out, I was thinking, Max had a whole life now without me. Who are we to each other now? Can we still fit together? I've heard her rummaging around downstairs. I guess I'd better go. I don't think this conversation will be anything like the thousands I've been prepping in my head. Maybe that's for the best. Alright.
Wow. Moses flies his weeb flag high. I should arrest this guy for future arson, just to be safe.
I am not...
Is that Nebula Rain? Only lesbians and uber nerds know about her.
Lesbians and uber nerds. I'm not a big fan that they're using the same, like, places again, but I guess it's kind of cool that we can hear both Max's and Chloe's thoughts on the surroundings.
I wish my job would let me keep a nerd den.
In space, no one can hear your sick beats.
Not sure why...
Max isn't thinking about her birthday right now.
Max's birthday?
All the more reason to get her something.
I'm not sure why this is a thing. Why can I inspect them just for the one voice line? That doesn't seem... It seems like I'm missing something.
Maybe Moses would let me print something for Max's birthday.
This guy's being very polite to the crazy girl who showed up at his office and monologued about alternate realities. Simultaneously existing in a state of dead and hanging in there. I know the feeling.
There's a picture. Is that the picture that... That's the picture that Max took?
Moses has a
I think
ton
it might
of
be.
rad shit. No wonder Max thought we would get along. This is the coolest kettle in the history of heating liquids.
The history of heating liquids.
I'm not big on the magical schoolgirl thing, but she gets badass points for that eye patch.
I can zoom in and out for some reason as well.
If I wanted to make Moses' day, I could ask for his anime recommendations.
There is an ad timer running down.
Is this an art room or a physics lab? Moses seems to know how to blend the two with expertise.
Alright, let me pause right here. And we're gonna do that ad break. Go over there. Alright, gonna do a quick ad break. Hold on, I'm gonna play the music. There we go. I'll be right back. See you in a moment. Alright, the ad break is over. Fitting, or in good timing with the end of the song. Let's go back over here. There we go. Okay. Yes, I muted myself.
So many post-its. I've got to take this guy outside some night and ask him questions. Whoa. I'll bet you could see light years with this baby. Moses is going full Pepe Silvia with this investigation.
Hey Luca, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Suspects.
A bunch of guys getting pissed off on a message board. This never ends well.
Wait, what does it say? Why did he take a screenshot of the login screen and then paste it on his fucking wall?
A bunch of guys
what's the
getting
point
pissed
of
off on a
that?
message board. This never ends well.
I can't read what that says, unfortunately. Was the game better than the others? I mean, others. It was the last one was the only one that, in my opinion, I didn't like. The other ones were all great. It's so far it's definitely better than the last one. It's different than the last ones because it doesn't have the whole episode thing. Like it's one continuous game, not divided into 5 episodes as every other game was so far. But so far it's definitely better than the last one. I can say that for sure.
Those guys at the bar are planning their protest for tomorrow?
We'll have to see how the story. We'll have to see how the story.
Agreed. And the form is password protected.
I didn't expect.
If someone was able to obtain it.
That's why he has that picture there. I didn't expect Moses to talk to me all of a sudden. But I'll have to see how the story, concludes to be able to properly judge it. Because one of my main issues with the last game was it felt like it left so many questions or plot lines just open. So, we'll see. It's been over 9 months since the storm. Resident attempt to rebuild, some of them uniting in their criticism of unlikely target. Been trying to get my insurance to pay out for months now. Meanwhile, Calderon is happy to screw over the town. A few of these skirmishes have happened in or outside of Snapping Turtle. A lot of anti-Calderon sentiment had also been shared on a password-protected message board on StriveNet. Unable to gain access to the board. Several members have already been suspended for violating. I see, so that's why he has that there.
That's where I found Max last night. The place would be rubble if she hadn't been there.
And Max thinks the house is where the fire started. I don't know why it's important, only that it is.
Building was scheduled to be demolished. Demolition appeared to be in progress when police arrived. What do you mean no explosive charges were found? We just snipped the cable. I guess they removed them. It's not like we removed them, we just snipped the cables. The whole thing has gotten so fucked up. Calderon's President Owen Teller had to respond. Blatant attempt by Calderon administration to circumvent the law.
I've barely met this lady, but I keep seeing her face.
Safi was my best friend. I hate to put her up here, but she's been acting pretty erratic lately.
Yeah, she's definitely a wild card, that's for sure.
Is that the dude from the bar last night?
Whoa. What happened here?
Max took that photo before she jumped back here. But I swear the fire was in a slightly different place when she showed it to me yesterday.
So, Max's presence has changed something. But the fire is still on its way.
doesn't look different to me. They said it's Calor on fire, and I really cannot see it. I can see that there's like weird flames here. And this, I don't know what this is exactly, but I don't see Caledon and flames. I see mostly Max. Maybe it's slowly gonna turn into Caledon and flames? I don't know, it's weird. Also interesting, so that isn't... I thought... So wait, then what is this back here? I thought that was the picture. What is that? Because that looks the same way, more or less. Right? What is that? That basically looks the same way. Just, you know, Max isn't on there anymore. Why is that on the back there? That seems so suspicious. Is Moses up to something? No. What the fuck was that? Someone just got hit in the face? Did you hear that?
Moses wants me to name the star on the photo upstairs? No way I'm passing that up.
And I still feel like I don't feel like it's any of the other ones. And it's always the one who you don't expect. So, does Moses have something to do with it? What the fuck is that picture? It's so out of place, and that is, I am very certain that is the same as... I'm fairly certain that is the same, like the flames here and then whatever this is in the corner. That is the same picture, just, you know, without Max in it, basically. I think that's just Caledon on fire. I don't know. It seems fishy. Also, you're not writing anything, buddy. I don't know if you're aware of that, but maybe you should use a different marker. That one seems to be dried up. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it right now, so I can... Baku. So I can say it later, that, you know, I've called it. I could imagine that Moses is the reason for it, because he would be the one who you least expected to. I don't think there's anyone who you would expect it less from. And since it's always the one you least expected to...
I wish my job would let me keep a
this
nerd
is
down.
very fishy. Can I see it from the other side, maybe? No, I cannot.
This guy's being very polite to the crazy girl
I
who
know.
showed up at his office and
If it's Moses, then
monologued about alternate
I called
realities.
it. If it's Moses, then I called it. I'll say that on record. If I'm completely wrong, then fine, but I'll say that on record. Let me see that there.
Did he paint this himself? Why'd he stop?
Dude, what's the point of this? Why can I pick this up if I can't? Is it unfinished? Is the game bugged? This is the second time that I can
Moses has a ton of rad shit. No wonder Max thought we would get along.
that I can pick something up and inspect it, but there's nothing there. That feels like either the game is bugged or they forgot to, you know, put an interaction there. That's kind of strange. I mean, I guess I can just look at it, but what's the point? Why do that if there's nothing, not even a line for it?
A horticulturalist, too? What can't this guy do?
Were they just like, damn, this model took us forever to create in Blender, or whatever they use. Let's make sure the players can get a good look of it. It's so random.
A pet iguana? Dude, this office has everything. Some of Max's favorites are in here. It's good that she found a new movie buddy.
Away from home. Again, why? There's nothing there. I'm not sure. Alright, this must be the picture.
Moses needs a
Possible
name for this
planetoid,
guy.
need a name.
I should help him out.
Let's name it... What are the options? Do I get to show? Oh, I do. Your titties, Space Pimple, Dawn. I don't think Moses would very much appreciate either of these two. I don't even know if Chloe would still have that kind of humor and say it's called Your Titties. I would say let's go with Dawn. I don't think he would appreciate either one of these. Alright, Moses, what did you write? You seem fishy to me now. I feel like...
You process quickly.
I'm just laying it all out. We'll see if anything emerges.
Visions, 9 months, timeline merge. Or maybe it's evil Moses. Maybe it's Moses from another timeline or something. Picture is still there. I mean, I may be way off. Like the only two... That's weird. The game definitely has its rough edges. It seems more polished than the last one. But, I don't know. This isn't a game break or anything, it's just... You know. But yeah, the only two reasons why I'm really sus on Moses right now is first of all, because he is the one where it would be most unlikely. And that always seems to be the case, always the one most unlikely. And that photo right there. That can't be, that has to be like a little Easter egg or like a little foreshadowing. That can't be a coincidence or just there out for no reason. You know what, maybe he's gonna turn the thing around and talk about it and then I'm gonna be like, oh, that's why it's there, welp. I guess maybe I should shut up and we'll just see.
This guy's being very polite to the crazy
Alright,
girl
I
who
thought it
showed
would
up at his
say
office
something different, but it doesn't.
monologued about alternate realities.
So, Professor, have you solved me yet?
Not in the slightest. But I do have some follow-up questions. I'm sure you do too. Why don't you start?
Why is there a picture on the back? That's my question.
I don't mean to snoop, but who's Maya Akata?
She was a friend of Safi's. They were really close until Maya's suicide. That's what started all the craziness last year. Safi blamed several people for Maya's death, and she used her powers to get revenge.
Well, it's great that you bought her book.
And I wasn't the only one. Maya's work has been getting more attention in the last year. I'm sure Safi's delighted.
I know we have a metaphysical mystery to solve, but can I use your 3D printer?
What for?
It's Max's birthday. She's being so brave about this whole save the school thing, but I think she needs some encouragement. Your anime wall gave me an idea.
Say no more. You have to text me when you give it to her. She's gonna love it.
You got it.
Okay, I want to see what that is. I'm sure they'll show us.
Give it to me straight, Doc. I'm ready.
I'd like to hear more about your visions. You said they started in December?
Yeah. And they weren't even visions at first. Just weird daydreams. Of a storm, or a path, or... But they just kept coming. Then I started thinking about them, even when I didn't want to think about them. And that moment in the green room a few days ago... I don't think it was a vision. I think some part of me really went somewhere.
Yeah, because Safi recognized us, so...
What were you doing in the green room before it started?
Getting mad, I think.
Looking...
Oh yeah,
in
true.
the mirror.
She did look into a mirror.
That place was a grimy dump. Usually my favorite kind of bar. But for some reason, I started thinking about tornadoes. When Max and I were in high school, there was this crazy week where Max thought a tornado was going to destroy the school. No, Sorry, that did happen. But it also didn't happen? I don't... What's happening right now?
Let's start with what happened 10 years ago. A storm threatened your town, and Max was forced to make a choice. She saved you, and Arcadia Bay was destroyed.
But the town is okay. My mom texted me an hour ago.
Yes. Somehow, the storm didn't destroy the town, and you didn't die. Which doesn't make any sense, except... A year ago, a storm threatened the school and the town. And Max made another choice. Or rather, she refused to choose between Safi and Caledon. Somehow she saved Safi and the school. And however she tied those realities together, it appears...
She tied up some loose ends while she was at it. She brought me and Arcadia Bay back together? With Safi and all the rest?
Yes.
So that was an option all along?
Your vision started when you remembered the tornado. The thing that couldn't have happened, but did. A paradox. Your life and experiences are coexisting along an entirely different reality. And that's not sustainable. Maybe when you encounter a paradox, you come unfixed somehow, but that would mean even us talking about it directly could...
I don't think she's doing too well.
No. Chloe, can you hear me?
I feel like the game will throw an impossible choice at us again at the end. But if the choice is Chloe or anything else, then I'll pick Chloe.
And tell me what you see.
New message from Safi.
Always the same path. It ends in this outcropping with a couple of benches. Like a viewpoint.
The Overlook. That's where Safi died.
Oh great, there's two of her, what? I like the view from the real Overlook just fine, but this, I could stare at this forever. Tell me about it, I've been all over the... dead Safi, alive Chloe, alive Safi, dead Chloe. Tell me about it, I've been all over the country, but nothing beats this view. Alive Chloe, what the hell, Safi, are you here? Alive Safi, oh hey, nice to meet you Chloe, sorry, forgot to say that last night. Dead Chloe, what's happening? Ah, stop texting! I can't read that fast, I can't read out loud that fast. Are you done? What's happening? Alive Safi, wow, looks like the gang's all here. What are you doing here? Being dead mostly, at least some of me is. She's right, the rest of reality was decided by Max, but this place contains the full truth of what happened to us. It remembers. I like coming back here and sitting on the bench just to remind myself. I don't think you should, like, hang out on the purgatory bench. This place is dangerous. I mean, sure, but what's the worst that could happen? For fuck's sake, deaf Chloe, grow up, we're already dead. I like how dead Chloe was just like, guys, what's going on here? Unknown number. Whoa, this place again. Ugh, this girl again. What is this? How do I unsubscribe? What the hell? Why is my name Alive Chloe? Hey, E.E. Cummings, find the caps lock. Are you all on the same path? Meet you at the top. Where am I? Oh great, there's two of her. Interesting.
But there's a lighthouse, too. Like the one from Arcadia Bay.
Vortex Club or Jerks. So this is the bathroom wall from the original game. This is the fireplace in Max's house. Can I go back? I cannot. Welcome to Blackwell Academy. Well...
There's a sign.
Oh, never mind.
It's for Caledon. And my old high school?
So this place pulls attributes from both towns.
Much rather choose Caledon than Blackwell. Blackwell had a whole different vibe. And not in a good way. Search.
The sky is wild. Lots of auroras and shit.
So it's nighttime?
I don't think there's a sun in here.
She called off the search, stopped looking for herself.
Alright. Search, lost, gone.
Missing, they said. Then, lost. Going, she replied. Then, gone.
What's happened?
Huh?
There's always something weird when I get to the top of the path. Me, dead. Safi, alive. A turbocharged lighthouse beam.
Okay. As far as we know, nothing in this space is real or can hurt you.
What were you saying before?
As far as we know, huh?
Going.
Will he say it again if I...
Then, gone.
Will he repeat what he tried to say? Before he got interrupted by himself? Oh no, by Chloe actually? I guess not. Well, I guess we'll never know. There's the lighthouse.
Safi practically lives here now.
Left mostly trees, right, weird voices, sounds of someone crying. Up, overlooking lighthouse, some crazy tableau. I don't know, is that how do you pronounce the word? There's a lot to learn here if you're willing to explore and watch yourself die repeatedly. I finally know the truth, can't wait to see what Max has to say about it. I've been everywhere, well almost everywhere, the lighthouse door is shut. What do you think is in there, Chloe?
The, ground turned to my high school bathroom.
Interesting. Does that place hold any special meaning?
Yeah, that's when she first died.
Sure. It's where Max ripped apart space-time to save me.
It is very pretty though. The sky is super pretty. Even though the space is extremely weird. Hello, Safi. And Max. Well, that's
okay,
creepy.
Max is pointing a gun at Safi, and there are a lot of photos.
Photos of what?
No.
That's not good.
Max, stop! Shit. I saw Max. She had a gun, and it always ends a little differently, but I die.
Not if I have anything to say about it. I'm not gonna let her die.
That's what I've been seeing. Me dying. Max killing me.
You said there were photos. What happened after that?
The lighthouse beam turned on, and... What's wrong?
Chloe, you vanished. Disappeared for about 3 seconds. Before you came crashing back into the cabinet.
What? Where did I go?
I don't know. I think maybe that place takes you back to the moment where Max made her choice. About Safi. About you. Max stitched these realities together, but if you keep going back there, picking at the stitches, it could all unravel.
Arcadia Bay was brought back to life. Why aren't they stuck in that place too? My mom hasn't told me about any weird visions.
Have you told her about your visions? My point is, we don't know what's happening in Arcadia Bay. We can conjecture, but my focus is on helping you.
But Max chose to save me. Why do I keep dying?
You're returning to the moment of Max's choice. If the choice had been up to you, save yourself or save the town, what would you do?
I'd save the town. I'd sacrifice myself. That's what I told Max to do then. At the time, it felt like what I had to do.
And the overlight seems to reflect that.
I saw some of Safi's thoughts and memories. We're stuck in that place together.
I already know that it's gonna give me a horrible choice at the end.
Safi is aware of the dual realities, and she's suddenly back on campus. Maybe she's looking for the same answers you are.
I don't think they're gonna do the thing again where, like in the last game, where Max was like, hell no, I'm not choosing.
Well,
we're doing this
you
my
and she
way.
are
I feel like
trapped
it's gonna
inside
be
your own
a
deaths.
choice again.
Emotionally, I can't imagine what that is doing to the both of you.
So what do I do? How do I make sure I don't think about, you know?
Well, distractions seem to help. Your job. Loud music, lots of people, probably kept you safer. But now that you're aware of it, and what it means, we might have just accelerated whatever is happening. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
Hey, man. I asked.
We won't risk any more explorations into the overlight. That's what we're calling it now, by the way. I'll do some brainstorming. Maybe research mental techniques for...
Don't bother. You've got to focus on the fire.
But we need a plan. Your visions are growing in intensity, and that place is dangerous. If you spend more time there, you could end up in the other timeline. The one where you died.
I'm serious. It's okay.
No, it's not. It's not at all.
Why should I get to cheat death? It's not like I deserve it more than my dad. Or Rachel. Max saved me in the bathroom. But she couldn't make it stick. The time she bought me, it's enough. More than I deserve.
What do you mean? Of course you deserve to exist.
Thank you, Moses.
Not according to reality, or the universe, or whatever keeps trying to make me dead.
Well, fuck the universe.
Max has done everything she could for me. She always has. The least I can do is be there for her now. So, on to the good stuff. Who do we think is planning to start a fire? I met this guy last night. Didn't seem like a criminal. Criminally pretentious, maybe.
Lucas Colmenero is a former Caledon professor. He's been stirring up animosity between Caledon and Lakeport.
If he hates Caledon, you and Max won't be able to get much out of him. Max may have gone full ivory tower, but bars are still my scene. I'll head back there right now to chat with him and his protest buddies. Maybe I can learn more about their plans.
They're not gonna kill off Chloe, are they? I already made the choice. Don't just pull her into the other reality. That's not fair. Oh, she's just herself.
You can do this, Max.
How did we get here all of a sudden?
Only Safi.
All right, she said meet me at the turtle. I remember. After a lot of effort making a jackass of myself, Safi was a step ahead of me the whole time, but at least she's ready to meet now. Where? Snapping Turtle just got here. I think she's waiting for me on the back patio. I'll be right there. Wait. What's our code? What? A word or phrase so we know it's us and not her. That's good. How about razzmatazz? I was thinking more like 2 whales or something normal that only we would know. Or we could do your weird ass thing instead. You know what? Forget it. I'm going in. Good luck, razzmatazz. Is razzmatazz the new Shaka-Bra? Was it Shaka-Bra? Something like that. Well, okay, I thought there was text there.
You could stare at the pretty art, or you could talk to the person you came here to see.
Or we could stare at the pretty art.
I wonder if Safi was lurking around the turtle last night. Stop stalling, Max. Go talk to her.
Yeah, but there's so much to look at.
The last time I saw Safi, I told her I'd support her. But I don't know what kind of support she needs right now. I might need an emergency keg if things with Safi get too intense.
Can I just... I can. Anything down here? Ah! Let's take a picture first. There we go. Anything to not talk to someone.
The quiet conversation of lake and shore. I hope my conversation with Safi turns out this peaceful, but I doubt it.
Alright. I guess we'll talk to her.
She's actually here. I almost can't believe it. Safi?
In the flesh.
Happy to see you.
Putting aside everything that just happened, I'm really glad to see you. The real you.
Oh. I do not deserve you, Max Caulfield. That's it. Well, don't just sit there and gawk. What did you want to talk to me about?
Why are you here? After all this time?
Oh, is that it? I don't know. Maybe I miss this place. Maybe I wanted to peep those famous leaves, or maybe I have some unfinished business.
Well, that certainly makes her seem
Come
more
on, Max.
suspicious.
If you ask me basic-ass questions, you'll get basic-ass answers.
Whatever brought you back, I'm glad you're here. I've been worried about you.
About little old me? Even so, I do appreciate you keeping my cameo in your class to yourself. That's why all us students go gaga for you, Professor. The sad truth is, I'm here for you.
The music
Don't
stopped.
give me that dewy-eyed look. I can't decide if it makes me want to kiss you or murder you.
Okay, never mind. The music started again. Kiss? What? Did the two of them have a thing? I forgot because she died immediately in the last game. Why now?
Then why are you returning to Caledon now?
I honestly,
Did something happen on the road?
I don't know. I don't feel like they really made
I
a
left
good
here
job
believing I had
at
a
making us
purpose.
care about
I was
Safi.
gonna
I
find more
couldn't give a
people, I guess.
I care about Moses. I care about Vin. I care about
further I got
Amanda.
from Caledon,
I
the
don't
more
care
I
about
started to
Safi at
feel-
all.
What's the word?
Maybe because she was dead the whole game and we could barely see anything of her.
Deranged.
Or maybe that's just how I don't know. Maybe
These
I
intrusive
just
thoughts
maybe
started
just
playing in my
nothing
head,
of
my
her stuck with
emotions
me.
We're all over the place, and the visions. Horrible. Waking dreams of my death. Storm. And I realized it wasn't being on the road or being away from Caledon. It wasn't my mother or Diamond or anyone else. It was you. You did something to me.
I don't know how much she remembers. I mean, both of these are true.
People were in danger. I needed to stop the storm. And that meant stopping you from doing any more damage.
You actually think the storm was just about me?
Her necklace
Everyone here has
faced into
forgotten
her.
what happened in the storm, but I'm still living it.
Okay, she does remember.
Your power went haywire. You broke into pieces. I had to pull you together.
And then what? Think. Where did you go in there?
Very bright. Alright, this place.
All these motel rooms.
I remember, yeah. Oh, that was so horrible. It didn't even load in.
Have you considered why?
I remember there was so many of these.
After Arcadia Bay, I took my grief on the road, from one motel room to the next. The storm brought me back there. Where did you go next? I'm remembering. It was like the eye of the storm. Did I block this out? Was I affected by storm amnesia? Did you and Moses come up with that? Cute. The lighthouse. The overlook. I remember thinking, it's the same storm. It's all somehow connected. And then I saw you. You were dead on the ground. I thought I could use my power to bring you back. To merge the timelines. But you saw her too, didn't you? Chloe. She was surrounded by all the suffering and trauma from the storm. I thought, if I could remove it, maybe she'd be okay. Maybe she and I could start over.
You actually no, I don't think we saw her last game, right? We saw the whole motel room
All I
thing,
needed to do was...
but I don't think we saw Chloe, did we? That would have been a quite good foreshadowing if that happened, but I don't think we saw her.
You saw her. She was all that mattered.
Well, yeah.
She forgot all about me.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry, do people... Oh, I'm barely in frame. I'm sorry. I don't... Okay. I know, and you know, because I've said it so many times, that I love Chloe and I want her and Max to be together. So I am biased, for sure. But do people really care much about Safi? I wish I would. Unfortunately, since this game doesn't have the whole episode thing, we don't see how the choices that other people made. So if at the end there is like a choice, either save Chloe or save Safi, I won't, unless they do it for that choice, but maybe we won't see what people chose. But I feel like because of the fact that that Safi was dead through almost the entirety of the last game, I just don't care about her much. We saw her in the beginning a little bit, then she died. And then we saw her again at the end, when we realized she was a shapeshifter and stuff, and the last 2 episodes of the last game were the worst ones. In my opinion, and that might just be bias, but I feel like they really didn't do a good job of... They clearly want us to care about Safi in some way. They want this to seem like... They want to make us feel bad. Or she's making Max feel bad. But I really just don't care about her. I care so much more about the other characters that got introduced, like Moses and Vin and Amanda, even Yasmin. So I'm not gonna say that's not true, because it is true. I would save Chloe over her without a doubt. It wouldn't even be a choice. And it's not just because it's Chloe. I would do the same if it was Moses, or if it was Vin, or if it was Amanda, or if it was, I don't know. I'd probably even save, well, with Yasmin I'm not quite sure. But I would save each and every one of them over Safi, because I just don't care about her very much. And maybe it's just because I've blocked out some parts of the last game, but I can't really remember them trying to make her trying to make us like her that much. I might just be completely misremembering. Guess I have storm amnesia as well.
I'm sorry.
But
I had no idea what I would find.
It's not even a choice.
I went into the storm to save you.
Of course you did. You're Max fucking Caulfield, Space-Time's golden
I mean,
girl.
our goal last year was
to
to save
everyone
last game was to save her. That was the whole point of the game. That was what everything we were doing was
How
for.
many times do you need the universe to tell you it's not interested? These things we have, they're just cruel jokes.
So what's your point?
Your powers destroyed a whole town. You really thought the same powers would bring it back without any issues?
She clearly didn't do that on
I was beginning
purpose.
to understand my powers.
She didn't even know that it brought
You're
Arcadia
right.
Bay back.
I've been...
We can say selfish, yeah. I mean, picking Chloe over Arcadia Bay, even though I still believe that is a choice that I'm always going to make, of course it's selfish. We picked one life over thousands. I don't know how many people died in Arcadia Bay. Of course it's selfish. But it's not like Max was... That's the whole point of why Max didn't do what she did. Or, let me rephrase that. That's the whole reason why Max... I mean, what should Max have done otherwise? The whole shit was already happening. I don't know. I mean, I get what Safi is saying, that that Max should stop meddling with the universe. I totally get that. But, you know, it wasn't Max's intention to merge Arcadia Bay and Chloe and stuff back together. It was her intention was to try to not have the past repeat, where something had to die or something had to disappear. She was trying her best. And if you have those powers, you need to try doing something with them. If you just... If you don't do anything, then you'll always question, could you have saved them? Could you have done things differently? So I would have done the same thing. I would have, you know, at least tried to make a difference. To save the person that I loved, or Safi for some reason, or you know, all the friends I have at Caledon. They really should have done more. I know they introduced Safi as being Max's new best friend, and the two of them getting along really well. And the first episode of the last game was the best one that the game had, in my opinion. But they still should have done more to set up Safi, I would say. She got killed off too fast. Maybe I would care more about her if it was, you know, if the pacing of the game would have been different.
Focus on Moses and Chloe and on myself, not on all the damage I can do. Moses and I have been working for months to understand and control my powers. How can I understand them if I don't even trust my own mind?
Now there's a question worth asking. And while you're answering that one,
And why is...
maybe throw in what you and Moses are up to. What are you collecting evidence for? What is that weird selfie photo of you? And why is my name on a whiteboard labeled suspects?
You snuck into Moses' office?
Don't deflect. You say that you're my friend, that you care about me?
I don't care
Prove
about you.
it.
No.
Tell me what is going on.
Fuck you. Why is she even so mad about us? Fuck her. Why is she, what did Max do that made her so mad? I even said that I support her. I even... I want to refuse just because she's a big bitch about it. I even said that I would support her at the end of the last game. And now she's being a huge dickhead. For no reason. I even kept her fucking secret and didn't tell her mom. And she's still being a huge bitch. I want to refuse because of how much of an asshole she is. And I really, 10 minutes ago I didn't care about Safi. Now I actively dislike her. She's a fucking asshole. But at the same time, maybe it would be best if she knows about what's going on. I get her point being, you know, you're meddling with the universe again. But what the fuck is Max supposed to do? Just let everyone fucking die in the fire? Let all of her friends and everyone that she cares about, including Chloe, who was there for some reason. I mean, we know where she was there. Including Chloe, just die in the fire? No. No one would do that. Even if it brings up another storm. So I am fully on Max's side. Or on the player side, or whatever. Just wanted to drop in and say hello, but don't want to watch because of spoilers. Hey, Keith. Thank you. Have a good evening. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. So yeah, but I gotta put that in a separate box right now. I actively dislike the bitch. She can go to hell. And I hope there's a choice between Chloe and Safi. Because I'm so gonna kill Safi's ass and saves Chloe 1,000 times over. But I gotta put that in a different box. Right now I gotta think, is it better to tell her or to keep it from her? If she is the reason for the fire, then telling her wouldn't make a difference. It's not like... Well, I hope it's not like we're putting the idea into her head that way. You know. But the fire happens anyway. Because that's... The time travel in Life is Strange never worked that way, that you're the reason... Or I guess, you know, you're the reason for the storm. But it's not like... It's not like the kind of time travel where you are the reason for the things that happen down the road that you try to stop. It's always the other way, you know, the other type of time travel. I can understand that she would be not necessarily mad, but you know, she saw her photo on a wall labeled suspects. That's kinda... I would be very interested in knowing what the hell is going on about that as well. But she has no right to be this bitchy about it. And I dislike her so much right now that I want to refuse to tell her, but the logical side in me thinks that it's probably better to tell her about the fire, because I can't really think of a... She might... Okay, actually, never mind. I was gonna say I can't really think of a reason why we wouldn't tell her, because there's no drawback to telling her. But she has made it very clear that we shouldn't meddle with the universe. She could actually try to stop us if we tell her that we're trying to stop the fire. That was a double negative. I don't know if she would do that. She could be a complete bitch about it and actively try to stop our efforts to stop the fire. And right now, it wouldn't surprise me that much. I don't know what is the English word for what I'm thinking of. I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me too much if she did that. All right, this is actually the first tough choice that we have in this. What was the other choice? I don't even remember, but oh yeah, right. The other choice was whether we tell Sophie's mom that it was Sophie or not, or that we saw Sophie or not. This one is a lot harder, definitely. Let's say Sophie is the reason for the fire. Then telling her won't, you know, she'll already know that she... Or I guess this way maybe she would know what it causes. If she is the reason, she would maybe reconsider. Because maybe, you know, she started the fire not realizing the implications that her friends would actually die in the fire. I mean, we didn't see anyone die in the fire, but... you know, Moses was trapped there. Many people were trapped there. It was very much insinuated that they would die in the fire. Maybe this way, if she is the culprit, she would reconsider. And it would be very good to have her on our good side. My god, I cannot speak. But she is such a bitch. And I don't like her at all. She has no fucking right to lecture Max like that. While she is going around impersonating people. Ah! My gut tells me refuse. My brain tells me tell her. And I don't know who to trust. Or who to trust more. Who to listen to. If we refuse to tell her, no good will come of it though. Unless she is a huge bitch. But I think I'm gonna tell her. And see her reaction. And based on that reaction, I will decide if I still like her at all. I mean, I don't care about her, but if I still actively dislike her, I guess. Maybe she'll be like, you know what, actually you should try to do something about that. So I guess I'll tell her.
This campus is going to burn to the ground tomorrow. Unless I stop it.
How do you... Oh, I see.
Then you can understand why I am using my powers and doing everything I can to figure out how it starts.
If you saw this campus burn down, then it means it was supposed to happen. Who are you to stop it?
What are you saying?
Yeah.
I can't just
She can't just let it burn.
Reality is cruel, but it's still reality. It doesn't bend to your will.
So what, she's just supposed to do nothing? That's bullshit. Everyone would try to, well, maybe not everyone, but I certainly would try to fix it or to stop it somehow.
I saw a girl fall to her death in that fire. I didn't realize it until today, but now I know. It was Chloe.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I know you're doing what you think is right. I really hope it is this time.
What did I do to you? I tried to say, what the fuck is her problem?
Why is Diamond calling me? Are you responsible for this?
No, I mean, maybe a little, but she's worried about you.
Fine. Enjoy the lakeside vibes. I'll be back.
She says as she takes her fucking bag with her.
Safi seems really messed up. After talking to her, I have even more questions than before.
Alright, we gotta do an ad break. She's such a... I don't understand her fucking problem. We did everything in the last game to save her, to help her. Why is she so fucking mad at us? I even said that I would agree to, you know, support her or whatever, even though I don't give a shit about her. And now she's so fucking pissy. I don't know. I don't know what her fucking problem is. I'm starting to more and more hope that I can kill her off. That the game will give us a choice, thinking it would be difficult between Chloe and her or something. And it would be the easiest choice I've ever made in my entire life. But for now, we're gonna do a quick ad break. I will be right back. And I'll see you... my voice is leaving me slowly, but I have a little bit in me. I will see you in a moment. See you in a bit. Alright, I haven't calmed down a single bit, but we're gonna keep going. I hope that wasn't a bad choice. I don't know, we'll see, I guess.
Safi could be a while. When I'm ready, I should text Chloe and check in with her.
Let's see if Safi even comes back. I mean, she took her fucking bag with her, I guess, so that we can't snoop. Understandable, because we did nothing but snooping so far in this game, but... Text Chloe, nothing new in the journal. I'll be inside getting down with the townies to try to learn more about this upcoming protest. Oh, hey, Matt the boy, I saw you outside with Safi, looking tense. Let me know if you need me to run interference or anything else. I'll be there in 2 ass shakes.
Even for Safi, that's some heavy chain smoking. Chloe used to love collecting these.
See here, why? What's the point? Why can I do that? With some objects. Oh. Wait, was there something there? Is it just very hard maybe? Because some of them have like a look and then you get an extra line. And that makes sense. Is it just maybe hard to hit with some? No, it's just, there is none. I don't know, it's weird.
Safi never used to let me see what she was working on. Is this an olive branch or a trick?
I mean, you can all, I don't trust her one bit, so...
Safi's been gone for 9 months. It must feel so surreal to be back here.
It's like last year never happened. Everyone's walking around the quad like normal, like reality didn't collapse and form itself around them. I guess I should be relieved, but I just feel invisible. A flash of lightning brings them into view. Persephone's gun, Demeter's frightened face, her loss, a gaping empty place. Why are you writing in poetry? Is it over now? These are old familiar rooms and doors, or could you...
Safi.
Max is using her powers again. I think she managed to sneak into and out of Owen's office, though it's hard to tell with someone who keeps fucking with reality in order to hide her tracks. I know, glass houses. Maybe she took my advice to use her powers more. What was she up to, and how was Chloe involved? Taking my hand, you pulled me out of the frozen lake into the raging storm. You were the dashing hero, I was the damsel saved, and I was the monster vanquished. You rescued me from the rocks, then chained me to them. You made me feel alive, but I know I died. I died. Ah, damn it, I could have looked over to this, whatever. I think I could have looked at the boat.
Whatever Chloe's doing now, I hope she's okay.
Hey, we're not banned anymore, it seems.
I'll check in with Max, then see what we can dig up about the protests. Ooh, not sure I want to step into the middle of whatever this is. New plan. Find out more about the protests, then come back to Max. Moses mentioned that professor and some townies organizing a protest on a message board.
There he is.
Better look into it.
Hi Chloe, this is Moses. At the moment I just wanted to open up a line of communication so you can keep me informed, but you know, sure, have you heard from Safi yet? Apparently Max has been chasing her ass all around campus. Would be interesting if you two meet, given that you two seem to occupy the same quantum position. I usually save that position for the second date. That's a joke. I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest. It's what I was saying earlier about the merge Max seems to have performed. The two of you are sort of cosmically entwined, it seems. Right, that clears it all up. Anyway, thanks for reaching out. I'll let you know if any weird shit happens again, which given my track record is almost certain. Good, I'm here whenever you need me. Yep, that is still the same. I think this is where it starts being new. When you manager on Boise saying that you already paid you for the gig, sent me the money this morning, you're good to the fresh. Look who it is, how's the new band treating you? Told you I'm not cheating on you with another band. Just tell me it's not those assholes in Zombie Quartet. I know they're about to kick off a tour. I would never work with Zombie Quartet, they're such posers. And their bassist is a total pillow princess. Whatever, I'll be watching Zombie Quartet socials all weekend. And if I see one green hair in the crowd, it's on site. After my dad... Aw, a crow. After my dad died, I had a lot of super vivid, pretty horrible dreams around the same theme. We'd been driving down the road, listening to terrible country music, then wham, 18-wheeler right up the ass. Or we'd be on the stage torturing some Shakespearean couplet, then wham, enter 40 Tons of Death, stage right. No matter how it started, it always ended the same way. The thing is, as horrible as these dreams were, I always knew they were just that, dreams, scattered bursts of random brain goo. Emotionally harrowing, sure, but they couldn't ever really hurt me. For a long time now I've been trying to convince myself that these nightmares were made of the same stuff, even as they've disrupted my life after I nearly went full freak out in that green room, even if I set out to find Max. They're just dreams, I repeated like a mantra these past months. Well, so much for that. Dreams don't make your entire mind and body disappear from existence before reappearing somewhere else in the room. The look on Moses' face, it was like the lab rat he was studying started firing laser beams out of its eyes. Moses, by the way, is clearly the best thing going in this school. If I had a teacher like him growing up, I'd probably be studying the effects of weight loss drugs on gerbils? I don't know what that means right now, but if even he can understand what the hell is going on with me, well, maybe that 18-wheeler is right around the corner after all. Young yet beautiful, too soon to be spooky. Talk to Lucas, get access to online forum, try to get in with the protesters, dig up infos about the protest. Alright, I guess we'll start here then. Dude, it's vacant. You realize that, right? That one is vacant. You can just go in there. Oh, oops.
This making out and doing drugs booth has a lot of funny buttons in it. This guy seems like he knows something.
So, do you live here or what?
I'm working. Many great writers worked in bars. Capote, Kerouac, Burroughs.
I get it. I do my best work in bars, too. Could any of those dudes set up a merch table in under 5 minutes? So, what's your deal? You got booted from Caledon, but you're hanging around because... I bet I know. Divorce?
Actually, yes. I'm staying in Lakeport to remain connected to my son. How did you know?
You have strong divorced guy vibes.
Uh-huh. And your obvious daddy issues are from your own parents' divorce, I'm guessing?
No. My dad died when I was a kid.
Oh.
Well,
I'm hearing about this protest against Caledon. I want in.
I'm afraid your association with a certain former colleague of mine means I will have to decline further conversation.
Really? Why?
Goodbye.
Piece of shit. Too bad we can't turn back time with Chloe. Well, they're playing Go, I think, right? Is what it is. I mean, all the pieces are floating. I don't think that's supposed to be that way. Come on, it's stuff like this that just make the game seem cheap. I mean, what's up with that? It's not game breaking or anything, but it's. Is it that hard to place them a little lower? Has no one seen this during testing?
I'll need that password if I want to get into the forum.
Art.
Is the art upside down, or is our world?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Deep shit. Is that a cowboy hat?
Hey, buddy. You're like a month early.
It's never too soon for Halloween.
If I knew college involved dart gun battles, I might have applied myself more in high school. I'll need that password if I want to get into the forum.
Yes. Oh, hi, Amanda.
Her laptop and my truck would have a great time getting high together. Glad she's back today.
Hey. Amanda, right?
Oh, hey. It's quite a show you put on last night. Wish I could have sold tickets for it.
I appreciated our chat last night before everything got crazy.
I'm just glad Max is okay. More than okay, actually. She's, like, glowing. You didn't knock her up, did you?
Really? I mean, it was kind of an intense night. And morning. I'm surprised.
You can go see for yourself. She was meeting someone. I think one of her students? I'm understaffed, so I'm not serving back there today.
Makes sense. Thanks. If you're looking to book any shows this month, my band is headed east soon.
Oh, you're in a band.
Oh, I manage them. Drugstore Makeup. They're a mathcore synth-pop art punk band.
Oh, sweet. So, like, the Minutemen mixed with a little Fall of Troy.
Yeah. Spot on.
Send me their stuff. I'll see if there's a date that works.
These two would really... I mean, these two seem to really click. Is it still the same again? Yeah.
More than okay.
Why is that option... Oh, because I can ask this as well, I guess.
You talked to her?
Just for a beat. She was...
I don't know why that is still here. And the other one disappeared? I don't know. That seems like...
See you later.
I'll be here.
Like Evo is not supposed to be that way, or it just doesn't make sense.
Nothing to go off of yet. Maybe I can get someone else to open up.
Well, let's see. Ooh, fireworks.
Is there some sort of celebration this weekend?
Death bombs. That's ominous.
Hey, what's the deal with these?
Damn it. Hey, Joey! We gotta keep these firecrackers outside with the rest. Some of the Lakeport dudes are apparently planning a fireworks party this weekend. Doesn't matter to me as long as it's not in here where they could quite literally blow up in my face.
Sounds reasonable.
Not much of a stage, but I could see drugstore makeup blowing some Mountain State minds here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, 3 per person. I was gonna say, that's a lot of beers, but... Hello, Ren.
Cool. It's my new best friend.
Dude. Oh, it's that guy, the one who, the one who, she pushed when she arrived.
Looks complicated and full of tiny pieces. My old nerd friend Steph and Mikey would love it.
My god, Steph was mentioned. That's a big-ass water model.
Add this to Amanda's laptop in my van for a full-on stickergasm.
I guess security's pretty lax around here.
Guess so.
What do you do when you're not getting in fights with strange women at bars?
I used to pull shifts at Kreller's before that closed. Now I'm trying to get a job at the timber mill where my dad worked.
What happened to him?
He skipped out on us when I was pretty young. Don't know where he went.
Sounds like an asshole. In my experience, no dad beats asshole dad every time.
Good to know.
I might have been not what he wanted to hear. That might have not been what he wanted to hear that way. But I mean, her and her stepdad got along better now, you know.
I've been hearing about this anti-Caledon group. How do I get in?
You want to protest Caledon? Aren't you a student there?
Let's call it prospective grad student.
I'm a prospective grad student. But I come from a town in Oregon that's a lot like Lakeport. I'm tired of seeing rich assholes bulldoze through small towns.
I feel that. Well, there were some informational flyers at the last meeting here. Joey told us to destroy them after, but you never know.
I'll look around. Thanks. I've been hearing about this I'm tired of...
Why is it still there?
I'll look around.
I don't understand. Is it because it's important so that I
So,
can... Maybe
what's
it's so
this
that I can
protest against
hear it
Caledon
again,
all
I
about?
guess.
You'll have to ask Joey. He's the man behind the plan.
Maybe that's the reason. It's
But
like if I...
You're part of that whole group, right? There must be some reason.
If I were to be stuck or something,
Everyone's
I
got
could
their
listen to the important things again.
I don't expect we'll accomplish fuck all, but it beats sitting around and bitching about it.
See you later, Ren.
You got it.
No one's talking. If I can scrounge around the bar, maybe I can find something useful.
Candy
First one to
machine.
stop a fire from burning down the school gets a gumball.
I guess we'll listen to it. Hello, Tofu. What's up? Welcome to the stream.
Dear listeners, there was a moment last night when I thought I might never get to speak to you again.
You missed
Never
my
share
rant.
what I've discovered. When the countdown rang out at the Abraxas house and it became clear
That's
that
how
the
much
very
Safi was
building
being
I
a
was standing
bitch.
in would be demolished in a matter of seconds, only my quick wits, my poise under pressure, and my determination to share the truth kept me alive. And what have I discovered?
that the administration is so hell-bent on destroying the Abraxas house that they're willing to break the law and put lives at risk. The Lakeport County Court
Rant was
has
about
ordered
Safi
that
being
the
a bitch for
Abraxas
no
house
reason.
cannot be demolished until a structural engineer examines the foundation. That inspection
And
is
me
scheduled
disagreeing
for
with
2
her.
days from now. So why were there explosives lining the walls of the basement this weekend? I have one theory. The Abraxas alumni network is vast and well-connected. The elites of business and politics. Could their fabled Hall of Secrets be filled with illicit blackmail material? Blackmail that current and former members use for leverage against the administration? I'm not the only one with concerns. Students and faculty alike are wondering what sinister truths Abraxas might be hiding. So one must ask, why would President Teller coordinate an illegal fly-by-night demolition? Is the Abraxas Society's iron grip on the administration beginning to slip? Or is the administration so intent on covering up whatever terrible skeletons lay buried inside the Abraxas Hall of Secrets? I will not rest until I have found the
Wasn't she a
truth and
bitch
reported
about that
it
in the
to
last
you.
game as well? I mean, she was dead the majority of the last game. I barely remember anything about her because they did not set up, in my opinion, didn't set up her character very well. I don't remember if she was being a bitch about it. But I regret not refusing what she, you know, not refusing in the final choice.
Imagine living in a place where you can just leave your coat somewhere and it's still there later.
Because I very much dislike her now, and I very much hope that the final choice will be, hey, save Chloe or save Safi, because it will be a very easy choice to make.
Everyone knows the best grilled cheese comes from a shopping cart in the alleyway outside the bar at 2 a.m.
Good night. Why are you sitting on the floor? There's more than enough space on the couch.
Back in my shadier days, I would have called this the free shit box. Water is an essential part of a healthy beer diet.
True. Very true. Oh, what? Oh.
I can't make out much, but I think this is the password I'm looking for.
Resist.
Got the password. Now time to take a look at that forum.
Who are you?
So this is Joey.
Oh, it's the other bartender,
He
right?
seems intense.
Yeah.
Hey. I hear you're the guy to ask about the protest.
No clue what you're talking about.
I'm gonna need some intel before I can get this guy to talk to me.
Alright, I think we looked at everything else as well. Some intel. I'm guessing Amanda would be the best person to ask for that. Can't look at the laptop. Oh, I can look at the laptop.
Hey, oh.
Do you know anything about this protest that people are planning online?
I've heard some things. I tried looking into it, but their forum is password protected.
I think I might have that password, actually.
For real? Let's take a look. And
The fist bumps.
we're in.
Shrimp fried music. Stats, whatever that means. Lakeport citizens against Caledon corruption. Totaled. What does stats mean? Oh, I can click on shit. Forum for like-minded Lakeport residents to organize for legitimate resistance against the corrupt leadership of Caledon. Sir Semper Tyrannus. Rulers Forever is a mod. The protest is on. September 22nd. Time and place TBA. Find or message me for details. Hell yes, been dying for this, got my silent torch ready. Right on, brother. I'll have to skip bowling league. Why is there a line here? Bowling League and drive up from Rattleboro for this one. Wouldn't miss it for anything. They will all... Why does the text sometimes jump around? Oh, it's because the line goes there. It's like the cursor going there. They will all pay it tomorrow. All of the elitist fucks who allowed Lakeport to suffer while Caledon grows richer. All the students who turned their heads or didn't give a fuck about us in the first place. They won't be able to ignore us, that's for damn sure. I know I haven't been to any of the meetings in person yet, but that's about to change. I'll be there with the belts on tomorrow. Love the enthusiasm, but remember, even though this is a private message board, always assume infiltration. Why does the text... Why does this sometimes... I swear to God, it's... The bugs are minor, they're not at all game-breaking, but they're so weird. And they would be... They're not edge cases or anything. How did this not... How did they not realize this? Actually, I can't reproduce this anymore. Maybe it is an edge case. How did they not see this during the testing phase of the game? Only one-on-one conversations with trusted friends are safe. Roger that. Heard boss. See you tomorrow.
Nothing like a little Latin to class up your angry protest. I'm guessing the mod is Joey. Anyone willing to skip bowling league must be serious about combating institutional corruption. This dude is legit scary. And none of his buddies seem concerned at all.
Roof will out.
And the winner for most creative use of the $sign goes to... Cardinal Sin. They're pretty paranoid about infiltrators. Which means I'd better do a really good job infiltrating their shit.
Alright, I think that's all.
These fucking assholes.
It's an ARG, yeah,
How
exactly.
is any of this going to help? They're gonna set back everything we're doing to rebuild the town.
The protest hasn't happened yet. We could still keep it from getting out of hand.
You're right. I'll tell Noelle to get campus security ready.
Good plan. I'll see if I can get any more info out of Joey. See you later.
I'll be here.
The forum is scary. But it gave me a lot of good intel to use with the bartender.
Actually, where are these? I thought it would maybe be this, but I can sketch it.
Maybe this pumpkin's actually an alien monster. Just pretending to be a jack-o'-lantern. This guy's out of his gourd.
I didn't realize that I could actually... Young yet beautiful. What could that be? Young yet beautiful. I don't even know if that's here. Or if it's in an earlier... scene.
Pretty ballsy of Joey to use this place to organize his little merry men.
No. No, 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 you're not gonna listen to that again. I love the big snapping turtle though. I'm surprised he doesn't have anything. This is by Max, right? I'm surprised he doesn't have anything to say about that one. Huh. What's with the... Oh, that's like the mini game, I'm guessing.
If I want in on this protest...
Alright. What was its name?
I have to convince.
Can I look at it again? Can I... Yes. His name is Krallos Forever. Krallos Forever. Let's see.
We'll go for tomorrow?
Excuse me?
Protest, man. I'm on the message board.
Oh, I should have looked at the other names.
What's your tag?
Oh, I should have looked at the other names. I know there was Cardinal Sin, definitely.
We've been chatting for weeks. I'm Cardinal Sin.
I see. Maybe you are, but no way to know for sure, is there? Why weren't you at the last meeting?
Bowling, I think it was.
Dude, it was bowling league. We had our match against those dillweeds from Brattleboro. Did you expect me to no-show?
I guess that checks out. Maybe you missed the meeting, but you must know the group motto from the message board. What is it?
That one.
Sic Semper Tyrannis, which I believe translates to, how sick will it be when we squash these tyrants?
Close enough. All right, you're good. Hate to be so paranoid, but you know how it is. We muster here, noon tomorrow, and then head straight for the admin building. And prepare yourself. This reckoning has been a long time coming. Things could get heated.
That's what I'm banking on.
This lady doth motherfucking
Hey, you got an
protest.
achievement for it.
Time to tell Max she's got a girl on the inside.
Alright. I don't know if that one sketch is even here. But I guess I couldn't find it at least, so I guess we'll never know.
Hello, ma'am. Can I tell you about our grilled cheese specials today?
Chloe!
A fucking tap on the opposite
Okay.
shoulder.
You do not need to act this surprised every time we see each other.
Oh, I'm playing as Max again, okay. How was Moses?
How did it go with Moses?
You did not prepare me for that guy's office. Holy shit.
No, I mean, did he help you?
He tried. Not fixed yet, as far as I can tell.
Oh, I hope she doesn't keep it as a secret from Max,
What
though.
about you? Did you crack the case with the Abrax holes?
I don't want there to be any secrets between the two of them.
I'm at a dead end. I know Safi is hiding something in her bag, but she was too smart to leave it with me.
What's with all the sneaky stuff? Why don't I just run over there, grab what's in her bag, throw the bag in the water, and give you the stuff?
Throw her bag in the water?
Yoink.
Bitch, you did not do-
Yoink.
What the fuck? Here, take the mask before she comes back and beats my ass.
Safi had an Abraxas mask in her bag.
I mean, I guess that worked.
We have it now, thanks to you.
So many questions. But for now, I think we better run before she realizes she's missing it. And I have just the getaway.
What, the boat? I like how she was just like, yoink. This very much feels like a calm before the storm kind of thing. Get away together, partners in crime.
And then did I say something badass? Like, it's time to fight fire.
Why is it
with
not
fire.
called Partners in Time? Maybe there's another one that's called that.
I thought about it, but decided it would be lame. At least coming from me. I know he didn't fix you, but was Moses able to figure out anything?
Hard to say. I got the feeling he couldn't decide if he was more interested in helping me or studying me.
Yeah, that's what he's like, but say the
word
truth.
Paradox was thrown around a lot. Also, anomaly.
We don't know that you're doomed. We don't know that. What's she gonna say when I say Safi?
Apparently, me and this Safi chick are cosmically entwined because we occupy the same quantum position. Really, Max, you should buy a girl a drink before you cosmically entwine her next time.
Har har. The fact that you can joke about your existential crisis is actually pretty unsurprising.
Thank you much.
So, I know President Teller was the one who ordered the demolition last night. And I'm pretty sure Reggie was involved somehow. He's the president of Abraxas.
Double presidential crime. 2 for the price of 1.
There's a secret occultist party at the Abraxas house tonight. Safi must be going. That's why she had the mask.
And now we have it. Next stop, freaky college party.
What about the protesters? Could one of them really start the fire?
They're super pissed off and looking to make themselves heard.
Yeah. I don't blame them, resentful dicks. I mean, I don't blame them, but you don't start a fucking...
Honestly, with what I've learned about Caledon using the storm to take over more of Lakeport, I can't say I blame them for being angry.
No, I don't blame
This
them,
shit's
but
dangerous.
yeah.
At least we know about it now.
You don't blame them for being angry at all.
Gives us a shot.
You can blame them for
right?
if they actually start a fire, but you can't blame them for being angry or anything. What does this mean?
I bet I loved being a part of it. Using your powers. I bet it felt... exciting. Like... being in on it again. After all this time.
Of course you are. Ever since that day at 2L's. I think I would have gone insane a long time ago without you as my confidant.
But... it's weird. That version of me that just fucked with your friend. What happened to her after you rewound?
Moses has his theories. I don't really understand them.
Any versions of you, just one of you. I mean, it's possible that Max simply moves to a different timeline, I guess, you know, and the other versions are just as valid. We don't know if it actually, like... The whole fact that there are several timelines means that it's very likely, or at least possible, I keep moving out of frame, it's possible that, you know, Max isn't actually moving back time, so to speak, but more like moving herself onto a different timeline, or something like that, you know, splitting the timeline in several versions, so many versions of you does sound right. Even though just one you sounds more romantic, but...
I just think we are much more than the one version of ourselves. We're like a kaleidoscope of all the choices we could make and the people we could be.
Damn, Max. You send a girl to Vermont for 1 year and she gets all heady. I like it.
I appreciate that there's an end option, so we know which one ends it.
What happened between you and Safi?
I don't know, she's a fucking bitch.
I told her about the fire. Her reaction was disturbing. She blames me for what's happening to her and to you. And I think she's right.
Yeah, but what would you have done? I mean, of course
scary
you're gonna...
is that I didn't even know I was using my powers this time. And I still created a mess.
Yeah, that's exactly why it's not your fault. You didn't do anything... That's bullshit. Yeah, that's... Thank you, Chloe.
So, she blamed you for bringing her back to life. And then you agreed with her?
Thank you.
That's such bullshit. Yes, your powers are weird and sometimes freak me out too. But there isn't a single person in the
Thank
world
you.
I would trust with them more than you.
Oh, she's gonna make me cry, I swear to God.
I think I needed to hear that.
Kiss, please.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. So, your crew here is the sassy bartender, the uber nerd, and the shape-shifting wild card. That it?
I mean, Vin is
Make
still
it
there.
sound like I'm assembling a team to rob
I guess
a
we're not as
bank.
close with Vin,
Well, if
nearly,
so,
but
you're obviously
still.
missing someone.
Oh, who's that?
The rogue or the barbarian? Both fit Chloe. I'm leaning more towards barbarian. Let's go with barbarian.
The barbarian? Who else is gonna go berserker on their asses?
Good point. Glad to have you as part of the crew.
Hey, I made you something. Now that Super Max is back in action, I
Aw.
thought she needed her own badass action figure. Happy birthday!
This is incredible! With everything going on, I barely remembered today was my birthday.
Good thing my ass is here then.
Kiss, kiss, kiss. Come on, they're so setting it up. Kiss,
When I was leaving
kiss,
this weekend,
kiss.
the first time, I really thought my life was starting to make some sense. But it seems like chaos always finds me.
Ah. I guess I'm gonna say I'm the chaos.
The only chaos you're dealing with is me. Everything was fine before I showed up.
That's not true. That's
have
not
a whole new
true.
life here.
There was a literal huge
I
storm.
know I don't fit into it.
That is also not true.
No.
There was a huge storm
That's not
before
what
you
I
showed
meant
up.
at all.
Okay? So, try again. And if you rewind, I'll know.
I wouldn't dare. I thought my life was starting to make sense, but I was wrong. I was focused on myself, and my career, and everything else. But there was a part of me, maybe the most important part, that was still lost. I don't really know how any of this shit works. But somehow, with all this crazy stuff happening, you're here now.
And it feels right.
And I know it's because you needed me. But I think I needed you just as much. And I wasn't brave enough to realize it.
Come on, you know you want to. You both know you want to. Not even a fucking choice. Go. Do it.
Be careful!
Don't you dare tell me that they can't kiss. What? What the fuck? Hey! I said... Is it not gonna let me? Is there a quick time event I'm missing?
Come on.
Come on, the game is fucking rude. I thought they were gonna kiss. Now it's not gonna let me in any way, I guess. I don't want to pick hold hands. I feel like I would just fall in the water anyway if I picked that. And now kiss.
You ever feel like the universe is trying to fuck with you?
We have met before, right? I'm
The moment is still
Chloe
there
Price.
even if the kiss doesn't
Universe's
happen.
crash test
That's
dummy.
true, but still.
Max Caulfield. Did you try to kiss me?
What?
What?
How did you know?
Again, I do know you a little bit. So what happened?
Fucking boat.
I fell into the lake.
Twice.
Wait, how many times did you try?
Twice. Both were a disaster. Seemed like the perfect moment. But I guess not.
Well, we'll just have to find the next perfect moment, won't we? After I'm finished laughing my ass off at the image of you going overboard.
Shut up! You fell too, you know. I can't believe I never took a boat out here until now.
Why do I have the option to leave?
Just add it to the list of conveyances I've dragged your ass into over the years.
Oh, is it one of those? Ah, okay, that's
through
why
the
I have the
list.
list, I guess. I had the list, did
well,
the choice.
There was my truck, of course. That shopping cart in San Francisco. Then there was that Vespa we had in Salt Lake City.
I thought I was gonna go flying
That's rude
off
that
the
they gave
back
us a
so many
choice, but then
times.
they fucking teased us.
We had that tandem bicycle in Chicago. That was a disaster. And
I mean, you know, yeah, the
Izzy's
moment is
friend's
still
weed
there.
dealer's
It
tuk-tuk
basically
joyroad in
happens
Nashville.
without happening.
Honestly,
But still.
how are we still alive?
You mean, how are we so awesome?
I don't want this moment to end. Because I feel like... How long have we been playing this game? I feel like we're coming close to it. I feel like the next stream will be the last stream maybe of this game. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure. The game doesn't have episodes, so it's hard for me to tell. But right now everything seems so peaceful, so literally calm before the storm. And I don't want it to end.
The Mabon party is starting soon. We've got to get to the Abraxas house.
So, what's next? Change into black robes?
Black shirts, going by the old photo. Then we head over to Fremont Street.
And look for smoke.
Alright. I think this will be the end of today's stream. I'm guessing that's where the scene ended. If I click this, it's hopefully gonna... I wish there was a way to... Yeah, this is where this new scene starts. I don't like how it's... I mean, it's pretty clear when a scene starts, but still, it's always worrying me a bit how there's not a... Hey, you saved this many seconds ago last... the last checkpoint. But actually, scene select. Can we see how many scenes there still are? Why is there more space here? Oh, is it like... Oh, are those like the episodes? More or less? Or it's the day... It's the different days, I guess. Yeah, this is the first day. And this is the second day. That's, I guess, what it means. Alright. Let's go over... Nope, that is the wrong one. We're going to this one. That's gonna be it for today. Let me see, I've played the game for... How long? I've played the game for 8.7 hours. How long to beat? Life is strange. Reunion. Main story 9.5 hours, main plus sides 11.5 hours, completionist 19 hours. I don't know what completionist entails. Because in the last game, 25 hours? Where'd you get that number from? I'm not sure where you have 25 hours from. Oh, you got it out of your ass. I see. Alright. So I don't know. With completionist, with the last game, there was one achievement where you had to play the game twice. Once in the version where Chloe died, and once where she, left her, even though she's not even in the game. I think there was one achievement, which was stupid that that's an achievement. That was the one, right? Yeah, played through Life is Strange, double explode with both outcomes of Life is Strange. I don't know if that's, once again, an achievement here, which costs the 19 hours, because you gotta play through the game twice. Main story is about 10, main insight's a little more than 10, so I feel like we're close to the end, probably. But then again, I have taken my sweet time with everything, so I guess we'll see. We will see if next time is the last time. But let's look for someone to raid. After the absolute tease of them not kissing because of the stupid ass boat. Oh, what's going on here? I was gonna raid this person that I've raided before. But their stream seems to be broken. It's just the emoji and the, not working thing. Here, how about you? You're playing DVD. Sure, we're gonna go... Oh, I need to do it in this chat, not in the chat of the person I want to raid. We're gonna do /raid Haunted Spot. I've raided them before. Go spread some love over there. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will see you guys next time. And yeah. There we go. Spread some love over there. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a good night, or whatever time of day it is for you. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.